Hey, thanks, Cappy. How y'all doing, Alex? Hilarious Truths. Haha, yeah, still getting set up. All right, where were we? Hey, Noodle, what's up? Hey, JFK. All right, I think I have everything. Oh, Fallout 76. Yeah, did you play it? Oh, I guess you're talking about, yeah, that now. I can't remember, JFK. Did you say, are you on a PC, Xbox? What are you on? Excuse me. Can't remember where I was in the. Let's see. Oh, first of all, I was taking pictures. Bring my HUD back. Let's see. I got down to E, but
Huh?
Wonder how far we'll get tonight. Definitely out of the tunnels here. Psst. Get out of the sink, you. All right. Yeah, I was squirting the cat. I didn't get her. Oh, we aren't even officially at the starting time yet, so. Right, Anzo? Yeah, I sprayed down the counters, but she got out before I got there. Are we having deleted messages again today? Missing messages? What are you doing, Alex? Are you doing what people should actually be typing? Yeah, they're doing their best. What are you gonna do? %50? That's not gonna get you any stars.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, well, I'll just give all the stars to Tango when he gets here. That's fine. There he is. Give that man another star. Noodle and her selfish video editing. I can't abide by it. That's right. All right. What's up? Starman. We can put something under there, maybe. Tango star. Yeah. Heat of the Stardust. Oh, no need to insult the man doing such fine work in the world, doing the Lord's work, getting his stars. Hey, Panda. Chocolate starfish. All right, let's see how far we can get out of this hotel. Slowly but surely. I've never used a mod that altered the quests. Where did it go? On the bed. So, I'm not going to say anything, Noodle. I'm just going to leave it for the tour. And if it gets noticed, it gets noticed. And we'll see if it ever does. Either way, it will have been amusing. Yeah, it could be awesome for a long time. Well, we don't know where you are in the game. All right, let's not get into the mod debate. Yeah, let's just. I don't really see the issue here. Let's chill. No instigating. Moving on. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Moving on. As Construction Pete would say. All right. So, that doesn't fit anywhere. All right, guys, come on now. Let's just move on. I'd much prefer it. Let's just move on past it. It is just a chat thing. I'd prefer to just move on, all right? We're here. Let's talk about what we're going to do after. Oh, JFK showing up with the gasoline. Let's talk about where we are going after Vault 88. Anybody remember? Yeah, dude, that's right. Visitor Center, that's what we're doing. That won the last tournament. Fahaba. That's right. And they really do actually talk like that here. My neighbor came over the other day. It's a real thing. I always say it's straight out of a Stephen King novel. I love it. One thing I love is accents. I just I really find them to be so interesting. And so I listen to them. And then sometimes we go to Boston for this or that, for concerts and such. And then I look at the difference between Boston and Maine. They have the same roots, you know, but they're different. So I find that to be really fascinating. Accents in general. And I like the Stephen King references that they put in Far Harbor. So they make references to the Long Walk and the Mist, and for some reason I'm blanking on the other. I saw some other ones. Lindsay would remember. That doesn't fit. I just saw that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We took a boat ride up the Atlantic coast last fall, last late summer. I mean, it feels like fall to me, but here it's still called summer. And it looks just exactly like they really nailed the look of the shorelines, the rocky shorelines, all the pine trees. It's really good. I love the Far Harbor DLC. It's pretty great. Right, the evil gnomes. Hey, you never know. JFK, you're hilarious. There's not going to be a Fallout 5. As long as Microsoft owns it, I don't think there will be. So I pray every day that Microsoft gets out of the business of buying great companies and running them into the ground. I love Nuka World. Wow. It's great. I thought all the DLC was really good. But let me tell you what I think about Microsoft and the effect that it's having on the companies that they buy. Because here's the deal: when giant corporations like Microsoft, for instance, buy other companies, such as your favorite video game producer, you stop being the customer, and then you are now the product. Now, see, the shareholders are now the customers. And so they'll do things like release unfinished games, focus on FOMO and engagement tactics, and DLC meant to fleece us instead of enhance the game. So, I mean, if we do see a Fallout 5, it'll be like Forza Horizon. Suck the fun out of it. I know I'm just being dire, but this is what I think of Microsoft owning Bethesda and Turn 10 and all these amazing, amazing companies. They just suck the soul out of them. That's my Microsoft rant today. Hey, Tango, wouldn't that pretty much describe Fallout, though? Yeah, Fallout 76 is very much a FOMO experience. Um, I enjoy it for what it is, but and I also enjoyed um, Forza Horizon for a while, but I got really mad when they canceled Forza Motorsport, and so I stopped playing Horizon in a childish fit. Did I see Barry? Oh, hey Barry, what's up? Yeah, the fact that there's only one settlement in Nuka World is just a ridiculous oversight. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I mean, seriously? Get some folders in there. Yeah, it is a cash cow for Microsoft. I played Minecraft very briefly. I don't know. I was like, I don't know what to do really. Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't find it to be especially compelling, I guess. I heard that they're not even going to have settlement building on Fallout 5. It's a virtual zero. They're going to have like base building more like Starfield for factions and stuff. I've seen that in a few different places actually. So this will be it. This will be the game for settlement building. I don't even know what to say to that. Base building seems better. Okay. That's probably not going to get a sympathetic response. What a strange person. They don't care about this game being kept alive. They already sold it. They're not making money off of settlement building now. They're making money off of anniversary editions and that kind of crap. Yeah, Panda like that. That's what I think. Camp building with base building. I'll tell you, Starfield was fine. I had some fun with the building of the bases and all that. But it got pretty stale pretty quick. I even watched some of Shazo's Starfield bases. He did a great job actually, but it was still wasn't all that interesting. I mean, not because of him, just because. Panda, don't respond. I really wish that you wouldn't have went to that, Alex, but have a good night. There isn't any reason for anybody to be arguing in here unless it's over dumb crap. So for fun, fake arguments. Over stars and crap like that. All right. Well, that's all anyone can ask from any of us, is to do your best. And I don't say that tongue in cheek. I really believe it's all anyone can ask. Hey, Casey, what's up? I hope you're saying wow at my mad skills. That's like such a New Jersey slash Pennsylvania thing to say, or something like that. New Jersey, I want to say. Oh well. Not Jersey. Was I close? I mean, it doesn't matter to me if someone is a mod or not a modder. I don't care. Just play the game how you want. I'm gonna. I like to have all the experiences, so I played the game when it was out in its pure form for a long time. And then I moved on to all the DLC and Creation Club because I just wanted to see what it was like. And I've since moved on to a modded playthrough, which I have to say, I am greatly enjoying and wait till you see my next one. I am very proud of my next modded build that Lindsay and I are working on. I've been doing a lot of it. She's been really busy, which is why it's taken so long for it to come out. But she's been focusing on doing quests and stuff so that we can have all the items in our playthrough. But Maryland, okay. All right, JFK, let's please not feed the flames. I have no problem with Alex. He's welcome back. I don't, it's fine. Let's move on. People have conflict. Conflict is part of life. Next thing. But yeah, I'm having an absolute blast with my. Yeah, I agree with Noodle. I don't think it's necessary. It is, after all, an inconsequential thing in the grand scheme of things, isn't it? Oh, good, Anzo. Yeah, I've used it for some things, and I'm still learning all the console commands. Not just the settlement objects though. We did unlock all the settlements that way. So yeah, I'm continuing to learn how to do that, but and now I'm duping all the items in my inventory with the player add item console command. So I am starting to learn them. You didn't like Peaky Blinders, Barry? I did. Yeah, it's just a lot and a lot to take in. But I'm learning. I'm beginning to get all that figured out, but dang it. I hit the button by accident. At least it wasn't 119 of them. I like Cillian Murphy. Tom Hardy, yeah, it's cool. I like the show. Lindsay and I watched it all the way through. I was hoping that they would just leave the ending the way that it was. I actually like ambiguous, interpretive endings like that. And the one example I like to give of that is Castaway. I absolutely love the end of that movie because it's like, whoa, what do I do now? Where do I go now? Hey, Awesome, what's up? So, how did Kate get to Boston anyway? How's your head, Awesome? I must have missed that. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were sick or. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, yeah. That can definitely happen. I mean, that would have to be the only thing, but how did she even know what an Irish accent was? Been doing great. But what's the motive then? Yeah, there's been a lot of a lot of that with the chats, with people's comments disappearing. I mean, if anybody comes into chat and they're commenting and nobody responds, we're not ignoring you. So, it's a glitch that YouTube's having right now. Also, there's a user named Michael Stalker that comes into chat and comments, but I don't get your messages. So please don't think that I am ignoring you if you're out there right now. I just don't see them, and I see other people saying hi to you. So, and sometimes after the fact, I can copy and paste the chat, and people's messages will be in there that I never saw. So I hate missing messages. I haven't muted anybody though. Not a single person. Not in chat, I mean. And the people on shorts that I have, it's a very short list, maybe 3 people, because I just was bored with them. I have seen that, but I definitely haven't seen them. You wish you could get rid of your accent? What is your accent, Casey? I don't think I really need much else in here. Oh, okay. Well, okay, let's fill up those shelves, and I think we're more or less done in the hotel. But where did her parents get it? It's been 200 years since anybody could get across the Atlantic Ocean. Lindsay and I have a thing we say to each other when we're watching shows, and it's something like this. So why did that character do that? Or how did that character know that? And I'll say, it's in the script. And that's it. That's the reason. So that's why Kate has an Irish accent. Somebody thought it was amusing. In 200 years, unless they were a really isolated enclave, the accents would diminish. In fact, the English that people would be speaking 200 years after the bombs would be very, very different as well. A vault of Irish people. I mean, nobody makes reference to it at all that hears her talk. Can I speak full Appalachian? Well, I kind of grew up on the edges of Appalachia. My native accent is what we might call rural Ohio. So that's mostly gone now, but it comes out if I get tired. The Bobrov, the Russian guys, yeah. How did they get here? It was as simple as one of the writers thought it would be amusing. Yeah. What? There's all those Swedish ghouls, and then there's the Chinese guy on the sub. Yeah, you're right, Tango. Mexico would not be a stretch at all. Not even, I mean, that would be likely, not just a stretch, but it would be fairly likely that there'd be people of Mexican descent in Nevada. Norwegians, yeah, it's Norwegian, yeah. I did a little bit of Russian. I know the Cyrillic alphabet and very basic things like spasiba, harasho. Uh, I couldn't really construct sentences. I can pick out the basic, very basic words when I'm watching shows with Russian in them. Like The Americans. Has anybody seen that? That was a really good show. Yeah, that would be rough travel. Hey, Butis, what's up? Sorry if you came for the survival. I switched up the schedule a little bit. I did post a make a post about it. You know, for however many people actually see those. But I do change the schedule also on the main page. But I needed to. I moved survival to Wednesday and then Saturday and Sunday afternoon. I like it as the afternoon playing. I find it fits that pretty well, and I did keep it one night in the middle of the week to break it up a little bit. I don't know any Japanese. I do know quite a bit of Mandarin. Uh, which isn't to say I can like actually speak it or anything, but I know, you know, probably several thousand characters. I passed like a basic to intermediate test. I can say like Wo Xiao Zhongmen. Very basic stuff. So oh, German. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Um, yeah, but I not understand very well. Yes. No, I got it. I can make up sentences in German, but they won't be grammatically correct. I will tell you that. They won't be grammatically correct, and the words won't be in the right order. Ich habe einen Freund in Deutschland, eine Kollegin. Sie hilft mich mit mein Deutsch. Awesome, yeah. I've used a lot of Duolingo. It's pretty good for getting you to a certain point. And then when I get to a certain point, I'll move on to podcasts. So I've listened to a lot of Spanish podcasts and some German ones. I've also studied Italian, Portuguese, French. Um, I like speaking more, but I have no friends to speak with. Ah, es ist nicht wahr. Du hast mich. Du kannst mir sprechen mit. I really do like these doors here. Tracy really did. That was a great idea. They look amazing. Nice and tidy. Very vault-like. Yeah, that's right. Terrible German speaking together. I don't know. I think we're good in here. I want to get some pens and pencils down. JFK is a donut. That's right. Yep. Oh, Tango, that's a really good idea. That's cool. Yeah. Let's drop these pencils somewhere where they won't sink into the ground. Tango, don't you have 4 now? Don't let Noodle steal your stars, man. Whoa. All right, I think the hotel needs a door. I am uncoercible. Hey, Tracy, what's up? We were just talking about how good your door suggestion was. That's right. You are the door master. We have all different parts of the house to account for. So we have like Dave, who is the roof master. Now you can be the door master. And then Cappy hates doors, so right away, we're back at ground zero.
You should know. People have...
All right, guess what? It's decorated down here. I don't think I need to do anything with that. Let's see if anybody goes down here. I watched Casey's Flowers too.
Yeah?
She can be the flower making master of Fallout.
You kidding
Oh,
me? Rad Scorpion. All the way.
maybe. I still need a couple more guards. Or whatever. But if I do that, then my administrator up in the vault section, she'll get up and walk around, and I kind of want her to just sit there forever. Yeah, awesome. That's right. We're doing visitor center. I need to assign food. Okay, let's make a farmer. Yep, visitor center's next. I'm pretty excited about it, especially after seeing
Yeah.
Tango's first video there. I was getting super excited.
Is it drafty in here?
Yes.
Me.
No?
I wonder how high the vault numbers go.
Someone needs to check
I
the
definitely need to do something with Clem too.
Yeah?
Can't send him away. I think we need a farmer.
Yeah.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
Put Clem in a cage. That's mean. Casey, exactly. So I try to assign all the settlers where I need them, and then the rest get sent away to other settlements. Yeah, Panda, that definitely happens. Yeah, let's do the soda fountain for Clem. I like that. We'll do that. Yeah, I've been trying to assign them. I've got a bunch of them. No, he didn't see anything, Tracy. Yeah, Tango, same. I'm like, what is this? It'll just be in my email. um, a metal fence labyrinth. The thing is they can teleport out of it. Yeah, I still get emails sometimes, Noodle. Sometimes. If I know somebody is going to have a video release now that I don't want to miss, I actually just set an alarm on my phone now. I don't trust YouTube to tell me.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's making everyone a bit cranky.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
All right, this is where I want to say thanks to everybody for watching to this point, and thanks to everybody who liked the stream tonight and subscribed to the channel. It's like my favorite thing. I need to drop some fertilizer up on top of the garden, but we'll get there. I do want to assign Clem too, so. Lindsay and I make up a lot of silly stores in real life, you know, kind of like Dan's fans, but we always talk about how we're out of, and Tango made me think of this. We're always like, well, we're out of plinths again. I guess we need to go to the plinth store. So we're always doing that kind of thing. Right. The plinth plinth store. We're out. We need another one. Tango, you should totally do that in your build. Next build. Yeah. Buy one, get one free. You can never have too many, honestly. Clint's, plinths. Oh, that does not roll off the tongue, does it? Say that 10 times fast. Yeah, it is. It's so awful that it's good, you know? That's the way it works. Chuck's Chunks. That sounds terrible. That does not sound like a place I want to be. Noodle. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't assign anybody to the stand, so I guess I need to do that.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Hey, Four and Emma. I guess this is Emma. This used to be the account that was like Emma Von something. Sorry, I forget the last name. Von Komen? Van Komen. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like both of your accounts say 4. So why does he like the number 4 so much? Or she? I actually don't know. Why do they? Sorry. Did not mean to assume. That's right. Those who game together stay together. Absolutely true. Yep. And Dave and KC. Why JFK, did that give you an excuse to talk about a girl? Poor fella. Poor fella. Well, you can stay together without gaming. It's just that gaming together helps.
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Let's get these settlers assigned. Hey, Detour, what's up? Oh yeah, for what do you okay. Which account is for and which account is Emma Van Komen? I still am a little confused. What to call each of the accounts, or I just refer to both of you. Not a big deal. I was just still trying to work it out in my head. But yeah, what are you gonna do with Vault 88? Okay, let's do a mining helmet here. Yeah, stars are non-transferable. I suggest you contact my lawyer. Oh, okay. I think that's what I thought anyway. MZ is this one for, but I've been confused a couple times. That's right, Tango. Old crusty Fallout playing dudes have to stick together, right? This is the way. Hello, Steve-O. It's all right, bud. It's all water under the fridge. And Tango, you're mine. Let's see some stars thrown out on your feed. I'm lacking some. Yeah, that's right, MZ. Denial and error. Oh man. Okay, getting settlers assigned, which is tedious but necessary. Make sure all my stores have people. Oh, Clem's stand, yes. Panda's gone for stars. I have to say that's a pretty strong start. Let's put it down here. Right here, right? By the Lost Wages stand. Yeah, let's not put all the vault stuff together in the same menu. Let's spread it out over 3 different places because that's totally helpful. Yeah, actually, the build is done, Casey. We're in decorating phase right now. So I am, assigning settlers, getting everything decorated. We are decorated all the way up to the stairs there. So, like, the hotel is decorated. That building there is decorated. The micro builds down here are decorated. Remove plunger before use. And our little hermit area is decorated. "15 minutes." 15 hours. Yep, this is all good to go in here. Hey, Mark. Yeah, I mean, the build is finished. We are in the decoration and, the finishing touches phase, getting the settlers, you know. That is not what I wanted. Hey, Wilma, how you doing? It's going pretty well. We're all the way up to... We're decorated all the way up to here, to the stairs. And so I've been working on assigning settlers. And the hotel's all done. All the micro builds down there are done. You know, this place is pretty good to go. We got all the rooms closed up. All right, let's get Clem assigned. I remember, was it you, Tango, or like one of my old builds? You saw I had left a pillar or a shiller or something, and they're like, I see you. I see you, pillar. Thanks, Wilma. Yeah, I had left the pillar or the shiller, one or the other. I actually always look for them now, and even then, I still will leave them every once in a while. Nordhagen Beach, yeah, that's an old one. Yep. I think that one's from like late 2024. Look, we've gotten a lot of them assigned. Oh, awesome. Awesome 4. Yeah, the fiddle's awesome. All right, we still have, oh my God, a ton of settlers. So Noodle, would that put you at 400? That's a pretty good milestone. Uh, 76 takes some time to get used to. One more. Somebody sub to Noodle. Thanks, awesome. That's exactly what I meant.
Can we trade a few things?
Sure.
All right, now she's down to 397. 3 more. I am the biggest help. What a strange person. No way, Mark. Oh, that's terrible. Would it make any difference if I said you're absolutely one of my favorite builders and that I never miss anything you put out if I can at all help it? I haven't missed any. I had a rough patch where I had trouble keeping up with everybody, but I love your work. I love your videos. You make me laugh, and your builds are awesome. And I'm sorry that that happened. I can't figure it out. It really upsets me, actually. Well, that does happen. They do close a lot of bot accounts and a lot of old unused accounts. I have had that happen before where I've looked at my subs and then it goes down like a few or whatever. It's a gut punch. You're very welcome. I mean it for sure, absolutely. Um, I do my tiniest little bit to try to help everybody. It's not a ton, but it might get 10 views sometimes when I post the links, and every little bit counts. Between great grandpa and Detour, my laughs are covered. Hey Derek, what's up? Yeah, Detour, you're a funny dude. All your shorts every time. I actually quote you here around the house to Lindsay, some of the Construction Pete sayings. I like the get liquored up and shoot guns. Yeah. Or do I? I've been saying that around the house where I say something totally dangerous and I would never do that, and then I stop and I say, or do I? The pause in the delivery, it was great. Good stuff, man. And Mark too, great grandpa. The penis sculpture, and I know that's gonna hopefully not be taken out of context by the viewing audience, but that was funny. I'm glad you kept that in there. Those kinds of mistakes are just the best. He accidentally made a penis sculpture out of the ball tracks. I can't take it. It's good stuff. Oh man, that's not the only thing. Mark has me laughing all the time. You gotta watch it now. Oh, if I could, hey, let's post the link. Which one is it? Was it specifically, Mark? Which one with the sculpture? So we can post the link in chat. Maybe Noodle can find it if you, or Ozum or Tango can find it. But falling off the structure because I always fall off the structure. So I'm like, oh yeah, I totally, totally do that all the time. 17 stories down to the bottom. Okay, I need to get back to building. I'm just cracking up. Hey, Hilarious Truce, welcome to the chat. Do you have one for us? Yeah, man, I'll give you a tour. You haven't seen Vault 88 yet?
Yes.
We're going to go all the way down to the end. Let's see. Tracy was a cheerleader in high school. She was a skater. She hurt her back because of her skating career. She's, I won't say how many years old, but I have an idea. It's like 11, 12 years more than me. And she used to be called the Railroad Charmer. She likes the Railroad faction. Oh, okay. I was trying to say what I knew about you. I know your last name too, but I won't say it. Thanks, Noodle. The sculpture vid, the penis sculpture. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, Hilarious Truths. Okay, so this was our little kind of like, well, Barry's cousin Barry lives out here, and it's just a little hermit place, and there's a little bathroom set up. Yeah, I've seen it. Yep. Running backwards in a circle, right? It's the classic Fallout maneuver tactic, right? So then over here we have our another hermit that lives down here, and we built this place around the front loader. Yeah, cousin Beery. Cousin Barry. It's your cousin Barry. Barry's cousin Barry. It's like Pete's cousin Pete in Murkwater, which is what I called him in my video. Here's our hotel, the Dig Inn, and the amusements. So we have we can open up these doors. That's the bathroom. Hotel room. Another hotel room. Another hotel room with a bay window, a ladder, as they'd say here in Maine, a ladder. And out here we have our balcony. Another bay window. Another little armoire bed. And the kitchenette. So that's the hotel. That's my cousin Barry and my other cousin Barry. All right. So this was our hotel. Now we'll go back up to the atrium. Yes, please do visit the windmill video. But in a kind way, because we love Mark. We're not trolling Mark.
Creepy, isn't it?
We've got a lot of our settlers assigned now. I hope there's not a bad comment. I didn't see one. So over here we had our garden. I tried to use Dave's tiered gardens up there. We got a infirmary, a sign-in kiosk, you know. This is all made out of signs, hence the extremely clever name. Here's a lamp store, olives oil, an apartment, and I guess there's a settler inside of there. Huh. And, you know, a window. I guess I never put a door on there. I'll fix that. And then we have the train car apartment. I think this train car apartment took like 8 hours. And then over here we have the shaft, which is a spelunking supply store, of course. Yep, and we're going to have to decorate all of this. You mean the build, Barry, or just the train car? And now we're going into the vault. And down here is just Barstow's office, which we'll clutter up. We turn this into the bathroom. Down here is, these are apartments. This whole thing is apartment buildings. So we have, I do need to do a little more lighting in here when we get back up here. That's the salon power cuts. Anyone remember who named that one? Yeah, so these are all just apartments up here. I don't know. Unfortunately, I didn't keep it. For some reason, I thought it was a woman, but I don't know. And then down here we have Assless Chaps, which of course is famous. There's Tango. And here is the security area. We have the kiosk. The drugstore. And the Slocum's Joe. So yeah, we're going to be decorating all of this and then moving on to the visitor center, and then we'll have a new poll to see where we're going to go after that. Huh, Lancer named that one Sign of the Times. Yeah, Tracy, it was ages ago. I think this is the 24th episode of The Vault. So that means we're coming up on 100 hours on this build. Tracy, I thought you were a lady. Making stuff up on the poles. I'm excited for Visitor Center too, Detour. I've never done a proper build there, so it'll be completely fresh for me. I've had a craft build there, but not a real one. Oh, that's cool, Mark. That's a good tie-in. Thanks, Wilma. All right. Now I'm trying to get more of these settlers assigned. I love all the other Far Harbor settlements. They're all amongst my favorites. They're all just awesome. Oh, I love Hangman's Alley. That's still one of my favorite builds that I've done. And it's one of my older ones.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Well, that's awesome, Tango. Congrats on that. That's a pretty awesome milestone. Honestly, not me. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with Hangman's. I've had other ones give me fits. For sure, though. I've never known, for instance, what to do with the Warwick homestead. I just don't like anything I've ever done. I always had that problem with Murkwater, but I've resolved that. Ended up being one of my favorites by the time I was done with it. Yeah, you only know how to build big, huh? Well, yeah, it is challenging for that reason, but I was able to build pretty far up in Hangman. I like mine. Um, there were lots I've done that I didn't like, so I do understand the feeling. Casey, were you talking about this settlement? Yeah, well, we'll see what wins the poll, Barry. I'll throw up another poll. Yeah, sure, that'd be fun. But I still want to do a poll though. I enjoy that. And there's some really good settlements left, like Kingsport.
Things are a bit crowded. A few more beds would lift everyone's spirits.
Oh, I loved Oberlin. That's where Dan's Fans was born. Wilma, that's what I want to do with my sanctuary too. I want to do something different with it. But first I have to tear down the old one, which annoys me. I've been deleting it in small chunks. So with, excuse me, the Triangle of Death, I have some very small focused builds planned for those. Alright, I guess... Yeah, same, Tracy. I was actually just wondering about her. Sometimes people just get busy, you know? I shouldn't have disconnected all of my generators. If I had the time, I'd make Beans' power poles, but This is a place I'm never going to come back to again, so I'm just going to do pylons. All right, so we are up here now. I still have to do something with some of these settlers. But at least I got some more of them assigned. But before I come back to that, I am going to take a quick break, so I will be back in a couple minutes.
Okay. I don't like to spread rumors, but if you've heard about fake,
Yes, the others told me. It sounds so dangerous.
I'm back. Decorate. I don't know, Tracy, if I'd use the word cheating, but it definitely would not qualify as no mods. Because Cheat Terminal is a mod, right? Keep your Duolingo streak alive. What language are you doing, Detour? Right, but still, Cheat Terminal is like using console commands, which I would consider to be on a different level, me personally. So I use console commands on Lindsay and I's modded builds. I have no problem doing that. I just put 20 miners helmets in my inventory and they just pop in there. On my no mods builds, I do dupe on the settlement one, not on the survival one. And it still requires a different level. Like, I haven't added anything to the game to dupe. So it's different. Do I really care if you do? No. Doesn't bother me if you use Cheat Terminal. But is it a mod? Yeah, it is. It's just if you care about that and if other people care about it. I don't. Cappy, I buy a lot of shipments and I dupe those shipments. Well, Tango, I like to distinguish, yeah, that as well, you know. This doesn't have any mods that duplicate, you know, or that manipulate build mechanics. Yeah, that's important. But I use the hell out of console commands on Lindsay and I's modded builds. I mean, quite liberally. But I also use Place Everywhere. I use all the functions associated with Place Everywhere, and that matters. It's a completely different experience. It's not a
wanted to
lesser
trade a few
experience, but it does. It is not the same as what I'm doing right here. That is not a value judgment. It just is. It is different. It feels different. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. I like to have all the different kinds of builds going. That's why I have this no mods character here that only exists for one reason. That's to build settlements. And then we have the modded playthrough, which is also for settlement buildings, but with no boundaries at all. And then I have the survival playthrough that I don't want to add really anything to. Really, not at this point anyway. I don't want to use console commands for my survival playthrough or mods. All right. But, you know, that's just the way I like to well, your opinion's not invalid. There's nothing wrong with heavily modded builds. Like I said, I have a playthrough where the Sanctuary settlement on my page, if anybody, for those of you that have seen that one, that's heavily modded. Was there less effort? No, not at all. And the next one we're doing is even more intensive. So that's probably true, Mark. But at the end of the day, just play the game how you want to play it. Make cool stuff and show them to your friends, and that's why we're here. Anzo, do you mean me? We're running Scrappy House Kit. Is that what it's called? Scrappy House Kit. We have Homemaker. We have Graphs security fences and a bunch of other little ones. And Zabrina's workshop, which is really great. I have Kuro tab, but I can't get it to show up, so I'm having problems with that one. I don't have Woody's Wasteland. I have definitely heard of it, and I've seen it in a lot of builds. I haven't needed it yet. I did put my mod list on the Sanctuary build for everything that made it into that. So if you want to see the whole list, it's there. Yeah, I was watching, was it Jabber that just did the 5 mods he uses the most? I just watched that. And yeah, my very first character, I lost all the achievements that I showed yesterday or the day before, that was from my first playthrough, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours, and it got corrupted. And I'm pretty sure that it was Sim Settlements. Yeah, I've had to update all the ones that I have to run through the script extender. I've had to upgrade or update manually. So there's 6 or 7 of them. Actually, I have Vortex open right here. My mod list on Vortex is Place Everywhere, the Elevators Patch, Sabrina's Workshop, Graph Security Fences, the Script Extender, and something called Shack Tarps and Awnings. And the rest are from Bethesda.net. So I'd have to open up the game to look at those. But I'm playing on Xbox right now. Wilma, what are you referring to? You did a Skyrim build in Fallout? Did I see something like that? I don't remember.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure.
Oh, okay, Anzo. Yeah, I have. I just I'm on Xbox right now. I'd love to answer that question, honestly, because I've come across some I really love. I know Homemaker is definitely one that I added recently. Because I wanted the jail cells. The jail cells. Who was using that? It was Shmungus, and I was like, "Where'd you get those?" Um, yeah, Homemaker's pretty cool. So our next build is pretty extensive. That's why it's taken so long. Hmm. I remember downloading MP3s in the 90s. If I got like 2 or 3 incomplete songs at the end of the night, I thought it was just a very successful night. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with the rest of these settlers here. See you, Detour. Have a good night. I don't like to use the clutter mods. I still prefer to do it by hand and then to turn object physics off for my modded builds. I just can't replicate the randomness of my own placement with a mod. And yes, I know, and I've seen many beautiful, amazing builds by my favorite builders, and they use creative clutter. It just takes me out of the build a little bit, and so I will labor under the extra time to get it the way that I want it. No, see, I wouldn't use it on this right here. This is Xbox, but I'm talking about on the modded builds on PC. Yeah, everything on the Xbox, everything on this that we're building on here, there are no mods installed on my Xbox. Not a single one. And I'm going to keep it that way. There will be no mods on my Xbox. The PC, for the Sanctuary build I was talking about, it's got a lot of them, so. And the survival mode doesn't have any and won't have any. So that's how I break all that up. Yeah, Azam, that's true. I do. I find it soothing. It's kind of like, you know, ASMR. Panda, yeah. I tried Workshop Rearrange and it did not work. Okay, where are we? I know I'm probably going to have to send settlers away. Unless I just make another farming area. Yeah, we could do that. Right here where all this light is.
Let's trade.
Okay.
All right, let me try that then.
Let's trade some things.
Of course.
All right. It's an original vault cellar. Yeah, bye. Nice knowing you. Have fun on the surface. I actually want to add a couple different things to the next survey to mix it up, and one of them will be a couple of modded, or a couple settlement sites I have unlocked in the modded build, so maybe we can maybe a modded build will get some votes and we can do a quick one. I have like 10 Pines and Finch Farm unlocked in the modded playthrough. I don't. Are you laughing at my corn? It's not going well, is it? Yeah, Wilma, I'd be interested to see what you would come up with. It's kind of like me doing the modded builds, just to see what I can come up with. It's fun, though. It seemed like a natural place since there was light there. Did Noodle fall asleep? That's okay.
Just looking to trade a little.
Go ahead.
Yep.
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
All right, I need a chest piece here. Might as well keep these original
I just
vault
want to trade a
dwellers
few things.
Sure thing.
on the food making. It is a silly place. Ham and Jim and spam a lot. Yeah. It's only a model. Oops. Did not build a place. Build enough corn. Well, can I have just a little bit of danger? Yes. Where did that settler go? I'll just let her wander around.
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
Will made. I actually never thought that. I always saw Wilma D. Plus, your profile picture was pretty obviously meant to be female, from what I could gather.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
All right. A lot of the settlers now assigned. That took a lot of time. What is the origin of Wilma D? Now you have to tell. The hair on my head isn't gray, but the hair on my face is. Hmm. Now it's gone, Mark. I declare. Don't give all of us 50 somethings a heart attack. Don't forget Michael Hunt, or you know what is it short for? Mike Hunt. Yep. Buy water. Yeah, I've done over 70 streams now. It's kind of crazy. think this was number 65 of this particular settlement building, and then I have 7 of the survival ones. All right. A 100, wow. What should I do? Charity stream? I could. I don't know how, but I could. Well, I have a general idea. Just don't know the particulars involved with setting up an account, or what legal ramifications are involved, or tax purposes, or tax filing, or forms, or whatever may be involved. Declaration of non-profit. Interviews with other builders. I've only ever gotten 2 to come on. But cool idea for sure, but You must be really behind, Tracy. Yeah, restriction builds. That could be fun. What's up, Denise? How you doing? All right. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching tonight. We are in the home stretch of the stream, and I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everyone who liked the stream, and I appreciate everyone who subscribed to the channel tonight. Really helpful, and everyone who contributed, or should I say contributed, to the hilarity in the stream tonight, in the chat. Meaning all of you. No, I can't devalue Tango stars. I wouldn't feel right about that. That's right. Oh, see you, Wilma. Take it easy. Have a good time. See you next time. Have a good night. Do you mean the starlight? Or something else that I'm too tired to figure out? But yeah, I'm happy to meet about that if that's what you mean, for sure. Shenanigans. That's right. All right, Mark. Take it easy. Have a good night. All right. There wasn't too much to do in here. Bunch of little shops like this. Noodle will never know. We'll never ever know. No, there's not enough room for any of that. Yep, I think we're good there. I don't have a gurney cushion. I would definitely do that. Or try that. That long, like, metal table with the drawers would work pretty well. That I used in, Murkwater. Oh boy. Let's see. It's going up. It's going up. All right. This doesn't really need a lot. Oil. Yeah, duh. Yeah. I would say we're about 30% done. Yeah, it was a long 15 minutes. Noodle, I really dislike going back to storage and getting what I need when I need just about most of this stuff. And it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I just walk around. But I have to scroll at one point if I'm scrolling through containers or I'm scrolling through this. I've tried other ways of organizing. I'm kind of love to organize stuff, but it didn't really save me any time. And I do love some efficiency, but it just, yeah. This way I don't have to worry about anything. And this character only exists for settlement building, like I don't do anything else. Although at some point I will have to finish the main quest if I want to get Boston Airport, because I don't have that yet. Yeah, but I don't know what I want. How will I know what I want? I don't know until I look. It's like Schrodinger's. Oops. Schrodinger's settlement items. I have no idea what I'm gonna need. I don't even know what I'm gonna build most of the time. Yeah, I don't have a plan. I only have vague general ideas. Usually. There are specifics at times for sure, yeah. It's not like an absolute. Yeah, but I'd have to do that at every settlement, and I just don't want to. Oh, let's see. Barry, you don't have to complete it to unlock the airport. Yeah, I guess just to that certain point. And then I can build there. But this works well for me, this setup. I had a whole building in Sanctuary at one point that was just different containers filled with different stuff, all the armor, raider, so on and so forth. Metal, leather, combat armor, trapper, all the different nuka. And I just got tired of going through it. Wasn't saving any time. Alright, we had oil and lighters there. Yeah, I just didn't feel like I saved any time doing all that. I have to go back and find the stuff, and it takes time to organize the stuff, and blah, blah, blah. Eh. One day I just went to every container in Sanctuary and emptied them out. Never looked back. For sure, Tango, I get that. That makes perfect sense. And in survival, I'm sure I'll do it differently. Absolutely certain I will do it differently. Awesome system, Barry. I want some empty bottles, like they're gonna fill them. fall over then. Yeah. That refill them up. All right, let's see if Lindsay gets on here tonight. Night, Tracy. Have a good one. Yeah, we aren't too far off. All right. No, there's a pole. It's at the top. Huh. I don't know. It's there, though. That's right. I didn't want your input. I don't know. It's definitely there. I think. So sad. Are you having a perfectly boring day of work today? Oh, well, so you have something to do. That's always a relief. The worst nights at the Home Depot were the boring nights. Oh, man. Brutal. I loved having a job, though, where I didn't care if they fired me. You need to stay busy. Nah, I don't. Right? Oh my gosh. Chair jousting is great, but not for 8 hours. You could be like Andy and take a dump for like 6 hours. Is pump truck derby another euphemism like cram and duct tape? Yeah, they go like half a mile an hour. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Barry? Well, would you like to do some pump truck races? No? Yeah, that was Tango's contribution to the JFK build. Cram and duct tape. Huh. We didn't have a pump truck. We have forklifts, propane and electric. The electric ladders, the order picker, which goes really high and is awesome. You can go all the way up a couple stories and see the whole store. I liked doing that. There's a lot of beeping. There's a whole lot of beeping. Yeah, it certainly sounds like that's the case. There we go. It should be unfrozen now. Oh yeah, pallet jacks. That's right. Hmm. Oh, I'm getting the sparklies. Oh, that does look cool with some stuff in it for the guns. All right. Well, we're getting to that time, everybody. Yeah, I think that's probably a good stopping point. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. I appreciate it. And everybody that liked the stream and subscribed to the channel. You're a huge help. Everybody in chat, that was awesome and off the hook tonight a little bit in a good way. We'll be back tomorrow for more of the vault, and hopefully the vault will be finished up in maybe tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. But let's see who did in our poll. What won the poll here? Secret of Cabot House cleaned up. You're very welcome. You're welcome, Panda. Thanks.